Hey everybody, I am now back. I am now actually doing something else now. We're just gonna chill back because I feel like just recording, not recording, but just streaming, like just kind of things to watch, I guess. This will be more like a chill back stuff. Just chill back and watch. It's gonna be creepy related stuff. So if you're into that, sit back and enjoy yourselves. I'm just doing this because I'm bored. I have nothing else to do, so I'm just doing it out of. So yeah. So hi. My Twitch should be, yeah. Okay, good. So yeah, like you guys can just sit back and watch streams and things like that. It should work though if it doesn't
Nicholas
just tell me.
runs a small YouTube channel from
Alright, it
Wisconsin
is.
where he posts fishing vlogs and reviews fishing equipment. His videos are typically relaxed and cheerful, as you'd expect from a fishing channel, but a video he posted in June 2025 took a much darker turn. The video begins like any other, with Nicholas fishing at a local river, while his dog Lola hangs out nearby. That's when things got weird.
Is the quality good? Hold on. No, the quality's bad. Give me a second. Let me actually. There we go. Video call volume. Okay, I can lower that up. Don't worry. There you go.
On the edge of the riverbank, he spotted a stranger watching him from within the bushes. Nicholas mentions in the video captions that the man had an unsettling, wild expression. The stranger kept moving closer, sneaking through the brush as if trying to stay hidden. Nicholas thinks the man has left when he looks away, but the situation becomes even more disturbing.
Lola, come here. How's it going?
The stranger emerges from the trees, with a second person joining him. They don't speak to Nicholas or acknowledge him, and they don't seem to have any fishing equipment with them. All they do is stare or act like they're examining the trees, leaving Nicholas confused about what they want.
Come here. Come here.
After several minutes, Nicholas decides he's had enough. He calls Lola, gathers his fishing gear, and the two of them move further up the river. As the video concludes, Nicholas shares his thoughts about the strange encounter.
They were peeping me out from down the river, and then they came closer and closer, and they were just tending to look at the trees, and then they kept staring at me. Fuck. Usually people like say something or whatever. But just standing there staring, like especially peeking past the trees halfway down the river and then getting closer and closer and then standing next to me and just staring at me. Yikes.
What were these men doing there, and why did they?
Yeah, that's really weird. Why the men just randomly came up. Just like, what do you mean? That's some crazy work. Ooh, fishing. I'm confused. Oh, this is just chilling back. We're just chilling back. We're just watching stuff and just chilling back. Hey guys, just sit back, enjoy yourselves. It's it's creepy stuff. Five most disturbing camping encounters. We're just gonna sit back and watch this stuff. No, I have not seen the new Spider-Man movie. No. All right, let's continue on.
They behave so oddly. Was it just curiosity, or did they have something more sinister in mind? Grizzly Gaz is a camping channel on YouTube featuring Gaz, the uploader, going on hiking and camping trips in the UK with his French bulldog named Fendi. In a lot of his videos, he goes camping in some pretty extreme conditions, and he often shows footage of his unexpected encounters in the woods. On May 4th, 2025, Gaz set off on another outdoor adventure with Fendi.
Stream
This
is
time,
quiet.
He had a specific...
What's with this? What is with that? Actually, it's been doing that lately. Hold on. Here, I'm gonna lower that up a bit louder. Tell me, guys, if this is loud or not.
goal in mind.
I keep reading about a druid's altar that's buried in the woods of this reservoir.
Is that loud,
now,
guys?
I don't know where it is, but we're going to find it. But this particular reservoir is very popular with dog walkers, so I'm going to have to hang fire a little bit until everybody's buggered off home before I could set up camp.
His goal was to find a mysterious druid's altar rumored to be hidden somewhere in the woods near a local reservoir. The reservoir was unusually low due to recent dry weather, exposing beaches along its edge that weren't normally visible. While waiting for the dog walkers to clear out so he could set up camp, Gaz spotted what appeared to be an abandoned campsite tucked away among the trees. He made a mental note to investigate it later. After the area quieted down, Gaz found a perfect spot and set up his tent. Then the pair took some time to explore, discovering a beautiful waterfall cascading down rocks nearby. Back at camp as evening approached, Gaz brewed coffee on his portable stove, trying out a new set of magnetic gas canister legs that kept his setup stable on the uneven ground. As Fendi relaxed nearby, Gaz enjoyed the peaceful woodland atmosphere. Then suddenly, the silence shattered.
Bit of extra protein for you. Mate, go get your tent. Go on. Go get your tent. Go chill out for a bit. I'll have this and then we'll go for a walk. So impatient, isn't she? What was that? Could you hear that? Definitely sounded like a tree falling down from over there somewhere. I kept hearing stuff up behind me, and then big crash right over there, but I can't see out through trees.
A tremendous crash is heard from deep within the forest. Gaz initially thought it was a falling tree, but something about the noise felt deliberate, too purposeful. Despite the unsettling sound, his curiosity about both the abandoned camp and the rumored druid's altar drove him to investigate. Venturing deeper into the woods with Fendi at his side, Gaz began to feel uneasy.
I've just realised that that tree that collapsed earlier, or that branch that snapped, yep, Mr. Owl's out. That's up near where I saw that camp. So this might be a wrong move. Pigeons. Don't know if this is a good idea now. Come on, we need to go have a look, don't we? I can hear rustling over here, but I don't know if it's just my imagination playing tricks on me. Oh, this is a bit dodgy, innit?
The forest seemed too quiet, with only the occasional hoot of owls breaking the stillness. He started hearing rustling noises that might have been his imagination, but his instincts warned him something wasn't right.
Oh, look at this. And this isn't what I saw, but looks like someone's been making a fort here.
First, they stumbled upon what looked like a makeshift fort someone had built among the trees. Not far from it, they found the abandoned campsite Gaz had spotted earlier.
There it is, look, the tent. Hello? Hello? Fender, come here. Fucking pigeon. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there you go. That answers it, doesn't it? Fender. Shit me pants then, mate. Oh, look. Bong there and cream of tomato soup. Mandarin pieces. Just bits of crap lying about everywhere.
Trash was scattered everywhere. Food wrappers, empty soup cans, and even drug paraphernalia suggesting whoever had been there wasn't just innocent campers. As they continued exploring, Gaz noticed strange splashing sounds coming from the direction of the water. More disturbing was the sudden dimming of his headlamp, which began failing without warning. In the weakening light, he caught a glimpse of something reflecting in the darkness.
Oh.
Great. That's all we needed. Oh. Definitely just saw eye shine over there. Oh, fucking head torch.
Finally, at the bottom of a slope, Gaz made his most unsettling discovery.
There it is. We found it. It's a shame my head torch ain't working. There we go, look. Oh, what's that on top of it? What is that? Oh, do I dare even come in here?
There's a bug. Okay. Looks like...
Holy Bible.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah. Looks like a Bible. Yep. Seems like they, seems like whoever was here was doing, probably, like, seances and things like that, probably. Most likely. If it's, doing that, I think. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you think it was seances, or do you think it's more demonic? What do you think? I'm scared a lot. Cultist shit. Yeah, most likely, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That is all. Don't worry, guys. Just rumble up in your blankets and get a snack, because we're going to be doing this for a couple of hours, most likely. I don't know what else to really do today, so I think this might be a good idea, honestly. Just, sit back and cuddle yourself and relax. Alright, let's continue on.
That says the end there. Is it upside down? Why would it be upside down? Is Genesis the first
Passage
passage of the Bible? I don't know. It's got some scribbling on there.
Huh.
Can't make out what it says. Mary Ann something or other. Eastwood, Todmorden, 1995.
Ooh, 1995. Dang, okay.
That's creepy, isn't it? Upside down Bible. Oh, I don't like that.
Something to do with that actually. Usually whenever upside down crosses or Bibles are upside down, that means it's Antichrist. So, whatever it is here, most likely is anti-Christian and most likely worships something else. Probably the devil, most likely, if it's an upside down cross. So I'd say about maybe this is like a devil cultist, maybe devil cults, maybe I'm not too sure. But I can't. But I will say though, yeah, definitely like upside down cross and such. Yeah.
Alright, let's see what we can see here. What's it made out of?
The supposed druid's altar, but rather than an ancient stone structure, it was constructed from concrete blocks that appeared to have been taken from a nearby bridge. Most disturbing of all, an upside-down Bible lay open on top, its pages covered with strange scribbles, names, and dates, including Eastwood Todden, 1995. The sight of the inverted holy book on what was supposed to be a pagan altar made no sense. Was this some teenager's idea of a joke? A sign of something more sinister? Or just an odd collection of discarded items? With his headlamp continuing to fail and Fendi staying close to his side, Gaz decided he'd seen enough. Whatever the meaning behind this strange shrine, it gave him an uneasy feeling. As they hurried back to camp, Gaz was left with more questions than answers. James is a YouTuber who runs the channel Under the Weather. He's well known for spending nights alone in some of the creepiest forests you can find in the UK. Usually cool and collected, James doesn't typically get spooked easily. But one night in a place the locals know as Devil's Wood, he ran into something that threw even him off balance. As darkness was closing in, James scrambled to get his campsite ready next to a peaceful stream.
Hello, welcome back to Under the Weather, live from the Devil's Wood. Now I'm losing daylight and I'm in a very precarious place, so I need to try and get some wood, and for a fire, but as you can see there's a lot of wetness around. I'm camped right next to a river. Tent's already up because, as I said, losing daylight. Let's show you the wee tent here. The only flat bit of ground is like this little strip here, which runs along this riverbed right in the middle of the Devil's Wood. Let's see if we can get some lights on the go. Yeah, I mean, if you look up, still daylight outside. Right, let's see if we can get some fire going.
The spot looked nice enough, but something felt off about it. It was damp, cut off from civilization, and weirdly quiet except for the water flowing nearby. He picked up sticks for his fire, got his tent up, and started getting everything set for a night out under the stars. While cooking his dinner, a weird noise suddenly cut through the quiet.
Devilwood. Who comes up with these names, dude? I have no idea. They just do, man. It's just how life works, I guess. Okay, whatever that is, yeah, it's getting closer.
At first, James thought it was probably just critters or stones moving in the water, the usual nighttime sounds that make you jumpy when you're alone. But then the noise started to change.
Right, time to get the shoes off and change a little bit. Hang on. Ow. Hang on. There will be little animals scratching around, you know, but and also it's when you're staying when you're camping right next to a river, stream, whatever it is, you'll hear rocks going through the night, and your brain will tell you that's someone coming to get you, you know, but it's literally rocks just kind of being pushed down by the weight of the water. So I think, what the hell? Hang on, turn this. I think I just turn this. Hello, is there? Anybody there? Hello?
It became less random, more like something making it on purpose. James stopped dead, feeling that cold tingle of fear creep up his neck. He yelled out into the blackness, half thinking he was just letting his imagination run wild, but nothing called back, just his fire popping and the trees rustling softly in the wind. When he pointed his flashlight around the woods, something caught his eye.
Hello, is there? Anybody there?
My first question is, why would you do that?
Hello?
Be asking, hello, is anyone there? Like, you're just
Hello?
giving away your position.
Oof.
What? Nah. I know, right? Survival instincts of a worm. Nah. Bro don't even know. Nah, worms even know how to survive a little bit. A platypus, I would say. I gotta go right. Okay, see you, Slam.
Standing there between two trees was a figure dressed in red, just watching him silently from the dark. James couldn't move. When he swung his light back to the spot a second later, whatever it was had disappeared. Though seriously freaked out, James left his camp to investigate, both wanting and dreading another sighting of the figure.
Bro, actually going out to go deal with that? Nah, it's crazy.
Hello? Oh, that's again. I don't
Survival instincts of an idiot.
like the look of that thing, whatever that was. God save me.
I don't think God's gonna save you if you do this kind of stuff, bud.
Let's see if we can get across the river without falling in.
Most likely a teenager pulling a prank, though,
Oh,
most
God.
likely. Well, it looks like to me. Doesn't really make sense for, like, just a red hood, like, all dressed in red, just come out of the blue like that. Unless it's a cult leader. Because some
Never
cult
showed
leaders
up
wear
again,
red.
so James returned to camp, though he could hardly sleep. When the sun came up, James grabbed his stuff and got out of Devil's Wood, but he couldn't shake the image of that person in red.
Guys, it's just cool,
Was
kid,
it just
don't
some
worry.
random hiker, his eyes playing tricks? Or had he actually seen one of the many ghosts people say haunt these woods? Whatever it was, James was just glad it kept its distance. In April 2019, an outdoors enthusiast called Jason posted a video on his YouTube channel, Appy Mountain Trekkers, showing his lone overnight stay in the mountains. His channel features all sorts of wilderness content, with Jason regularly sharing videos of his hiking trips, camping experiences, and woodland survival skills. For most of this video, the hike to his destination seems routine.
Yeah, he wouldn't know.
I'm heading up on the mountain to do some work at camp and do my first overnighter of the year solo.
Once he reaches his chosen spot, Jason gets busy pitching his tent and demonstrates for viewers how
Yeah,
he builds a
it's,
fire as daylight fades.
It's like
While
creepy
waiting
stuff.
for nightfall,
Yeah.
he passes time by
Yeah,
trying to
five
carve a
most-
wooden spoon.
5 most disturbing camping
During this
encounters.
activity, he notices an odd noise coming from a nearby mountaintop.
That's
I
true,
can't
yeah.
Figure out what that is. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it sounds like some kind of, almost sounds like a bird, but it doesn't. course it quits. I'm hearing things. This may be a long night.
However, he dismisses the noise as wildlife and carries on with his evening preparations. Around 9 o'clock, Jason switches off his camera to sleep, but within an hour he's awakened by an unfamiliar sound.
Well, boys and girls, getting ready to hit the hay. It's a little after 9, and I'm whipped. I think I'm gonna sleep
nice
good
and wet.
tonight. It's supposed to be relatively warm in the 50s, and it feels like it. Alright guys, we'll give you a quick update. It's about 10 after 10. I laid down about 9 o'clock and I was trying to go to sleep. It took me a while and I was almost asleep, and sometime before 10 I was woke up by something I've never heard in my life. And I know this might sound sensational or something that, I'm not bullshitting. I heard like 4 quick, very loud, deep guttural calls on this ridge behind me, behind camp. There's like a dip on the other side, and it goes up to a higher ridge on this backside, and it sounded like it come from over there. But it was like 4 calls, almost like a communication call of some kind. They were back to back, and then there was a pause, and then I heard 2 more. It scared the absolute shit out of me. I'm still rattled. I've never heard anything like that in my life. It sounded like a mix between almost like a pig, some kind of, I hate to even say it, but a pig, an ape, and the calls almost sounded like how the velociraptors communicate with each other on Jurassic Park. I've never heard anything like that in my life. Needless to say, I'm pretty wigged out being up here by myself. I got up and got this first thing. I don't know what the hell that was, but it was big. It sounded big.
The sound unlike anything he claims to have heard before. He describes it as a deep, throaty animal call, though its distance made identifying the source impossible. After this unsettling interruption, he attempts to go back to sleep, but around 1 a.m., he's disturbed again by what sounds like something or someone moving around his tent.
About 1 o'clock, I woke up again. I heard something circle my camp. Whatever it is, it's close. You hear that?
Probably just sounded it was crazy.
it sound like there was 2 or 3 of them, and it started on the other side of my camp, went around my perimeter.
Bruh, that's just, bruh, X-Ren, that's just crazy, dude. Like, there's no way someone did that. That's crazy.
Whatever it is, it sounded like there was 2 or 3 of them, and it started on the other side of my camp, went around my perimeter. I heard that. Yeah, I think I'm going back to camp.
In the bottom left corner of the footage, when Jason sweeps his flashlight across the area, you can spot what looks like 1 or 2 pairs of eyes reflecting back. Though many creatures' eyes shine in the dark, the bright white glow suggests Jason had wolves or coyotes keeping watch on him. While dogs' eyes reflect similarly, it's not likely a domestic dog would be wandering the mountains near his tent at 1 a.m. Though wolves and coyotes rarely attack people and typically stay away from humans, they can turn dangerous when they feel cornered, particularly when protecting their young. Had this been happening, Jason could have been in serious trouble. The most disturbing part is that he seems completely unaware of the glowing eyes tracking him as he searches the darkness with his light. Thankfully, he returned to his tent and made it through the night, unharmed. The next day, he filmed a morning update for his subscribers, but made no mention of the eyes his camera had caught the previous night, hinting he never spotted them. The channel never posted any follow-up about this scary encounter. The abandoned camper shared footage of her overnight stay in an old graveyard from the 1800s. Everything seemed normal at first. She spotted a hidden clearing among thick bushes and trees, and started setting up her tent and gear. With camp ready, she wandered through the cemetery with her camera to kill time until dark. That's when weird stuff started happening.
Yeah, that's true. Does that mean no? No, I'm fine.
Those dogs are barking at me. I'm probably the only one that's here at this time. They're going crazy.
While filming the weathered headstones, she caught the sound of what seemed like children screaming somewhere in the distance. She thought she was totally alone in the cemetery. Turns out,
If
she
you
couldn't
hear
have been more
children screaming,
mistaken.
don't be there.
So if you can't tell, it's pretty dark here right now, but there are kids here, like young kids in the cemetery. And I'm wondering how active this place actually is. Do people come here at night and kind of party in the forest or something? Anyway,
Why would there
I'm
be a
heading
party
back
in
to
the
my
forest?
spot.
It's just...
The dog barking, I didn't want to disturb anybody, especially since I'm not supposed to be here. So I think I'll finish my exploring tomorrow morning. And because there seems to be still a lot of stuff here. See? Hear them? I think they know I'm here. That's not good. Fuck. I'm gonna keep this recording. Just in case. But I'm also gonna stop and find out what they're doing. If they're
Yeah.
actually watching me or not.
Walking back to her camp, she noticed a group of kids far off who probably spotted her too. She figured these kids now knew someone was there and were just trying to freak her out. Still, she didn't take chances. She kept recording just in case and made sure nobody followed her back to her hidden spot. Back at her stealth camp, she lit a small fire to cook dinner. This proved to be a major mistake.
I just had to put out the fire because there are people walking around back here.
Oh, hey, Ender.
They don't have headlamps on.
We're watching spooky stuff. We're watching 5 most disturbing camping encounters right now. Then we'll be watching other stuff. So, yeah. Alright, let's get back to it.
But, like I said in my last video, I do not like being around people in the middle of the forest. Especially when it's dark.
I agree with that, Extron.
So, I might pack up and get out of here.
Soon after the flames got going, she heard voices and footsteps moving through the woods toward where she was camped.
Okay, I'm packed up. I'm ready to go. So, luckily I have a friend that lives around this neighborhood, so maybe I'll just go continue this night in their backyard because I was looking forward to having a nice night. And there's still people here. I can barely hear their voices, but they're like way off in the distance. And there's the occasional dog bark. That dog that was barking at me, he keeps barking.
We'll never know what those kids were really up to, because she'd made the smart
right,
move to
Extra?
dodge any trouble by quickly gathering her stuff and slipping away from the cemetery, taking extra care to stay silent the whole time.
No, we're not watching that live. Okay. We're not watching Mr. All Minji's live right now. We're not. Okay, let's see what we can watch. Let's watch one more thing. I'm actually kind of curious what this is, actually.
In February 2023, YouTuber Flex uploaded a video documenting a night alone inside an abandoned farmhouse in the UK. He had explored the property
Daily
before,
Disney, right?
But this time, he wanted to spend the entire night there
Yeah.
by himself. The isolated farmhouse sat in the middle of empty fields, far from nearby roads or houses. Inside, the building had fallen into severe disrepair. Peeling wallpaper, collapsed ceilings, and broken furniture made it
Christian, do you
clear
actually
nobody
enjoy
had
this?
lived there for years.
I mean, honestly, I mean, it's something. I mean, like, I'm just watching whatever I find right now. I just like, well, I just sit down and watch this for a bit, so. Okay, anyway, back to this.
As evening turned into night, Flex set up his sleeping bag in one of the upstairs bedrooms and prepared to sleep.
Oh. So I'm going to get semi-comfortable in here, and yeah, I'll see if I can get a little bit of sleep, even if it's just an hour. But I'm just thinking to myself now, like, who was the last person to lay in this bed? Who was the last person to sleep in this bed? When was it? You know, it's all these questions going around my head. It's just, it's a weird feeling. It's a weird sensation.
Although he tried convincing himself everything was fine, he admitted that every small sound made him more nervous. The old farmhouse had become completely silent. Then, sometime during the night, he suddenly woke up. What caught his attention appeared to be flashes of light moving through the building. Someone was inside. Instead of making a sound, Flex stayed completely still, hoping whoever had entered wouldn't realize he was there. After waiting several tense minutes, the lights eventually disappeared. Believing it was his only chance, he quietly packed his gear and slowly made his way downstairs, trying not to make any noise.
But I'm sure I saw someone's feet. I definitely heard something. Pretty sure I haven't left anything. As quiet as I can. It's still there, I've been seen, so I'm just gonna go for it. Right, let's go.
Fortunately, he managed to leave the farmhouse without being seen. Later, Flex said he wasn't sure who had entered the building. It may have been the property's owner, a farmer checking the area, or someone else entirely. Whatever the explanation, one thing was certain. Spending the night alone in that abandoned farmhouse was an experience he wouldn't soon forget. If you're enjoying the video, I'd like to ask you to leave a
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
exploring some of the most dangerous abandoned buildings in the United States. Unlike most urban explorers, he often visits these places alone and in the middle of the night. In January 2023, he decided to explore the abandoned Paul Revere Elementary School in Cleveland, Ohio. The school had been closed since 2015, and years of neglect had
All right,
left it
see ya,
in
actually.
terrible condition. Flooded
Honestly, I think I might
hallways,
just end it here because, like, I'm getting a little bored. See you guys, though. Thank you for being here, though.